Well, hello again. It's Elaine Lessig, Glam Cam, on behalf of the Canine Chronicle, on their webpage and on their Facebook page. And in the world that we're living in today, what's more important than your family physician? Well, for this family physician, Jaime Vasquez, Dr. Jaime Vasquez, probably what's almost more important is his life in bulldogs. Is that fair?
That's correct.
And I've known Dr. Vasquez for a long, I didn't know him, and we sort of developed a little bit of a relationship in the ring, and we've been always very happy to see one another. And I'm going to call you Jaime.
Okay, that's fine.
And Jaime always looks so put together in a way that being married to a doctor that I can say mine doesn't do as well. And you know what I mean.
Well, thank you so much, Elaine, for saying that.
And today he was judging a bulldog sweepstakes, so he's particularly dressed. And I want Jaime to discuss how he went about choosing his outfit for today with a beautiful silk scarf and tie, and in general, how you begin to pick out an outfit.
Well, thank you very much, Elaine, for your compliments. I enjoy showing and going to dog shows. You know, I wear a white coat in the office all the time, and sometimes underneath and some scrubs. So going out to a dog show, I really take advantage of it because I think the dog needs to be presented in the best fashion, and I think the handler, it's a teamwork.
It is.
So I've always thought, let's try to get a good outfit together. I used to buy stuff, expensive stuff. Well, showing a bulldog, you're on your knees. So by the time I started getting holes in my pants, I said, I got to get this better.
And you're always wiping a little off the face.
Exactly, saliva and all spit, whatever. So I just go to the closet, figure out what I feel like that day, what I feel the mood is, and sometimes the season. And since I hadn't gone to a show, I said, let's flip it up a little bit, and I went a little bit formal today.
And I love the texture, and your tie is very subtle. And if you saw it from the distance, you think, oh, he's wearing a red tie. But it's really almost like a water wash.
Yes, that is correct.
And do you have a particular style that you like to follow when you go out to buy clothes? Like, for example, you're wearing a suit. Are you more of a suit guy, or are you more of a sports coat guy? What would you say?
Well, I would say that during the fall and winter months, I'm more of a suit type of person. The summertime, spring and summer, you can do a lot of changes with your coat and pants, the spring colors, pastels. So I usually probably mix that up more.
And over the years, have you found certain brands of clothes or kinds of clothes that you find fit you, and therefore you repeat buying from those manufacturers?
Well, I've done everything. I've bought new stuff, expensive stuff, which I decided not to do that anymore. Then I went to a gently owned place where people would take hand-me-downs, and that was one venue. But you're not going to believe this, Elaine, but this suit, a friend of mine who's a bulldog judge, he is a funeral director. So he caught me onto a website where they buy the outfits for the deceased that
families don't supply.
That are very nice, and for dog shows, it worked out for me. And that's what I do. I order online, and it feels kind of freaky ordering stuff that dead people would wear, but that's what I've done. So that's.
Well, I think we've had a very creative idea for people. There's a site that Dr. Vasquez has discovered where you can buy funeral clothes and be alive and wear them.
You should see the lady outfits. They got beautiful ones.
And it's a great thing, because I always tell people, it's not what you spend for the clothes, it's spending money to look good.
Exactly. And you know, nobody's going to see the price tag, but it looks nice, it feels comfortable, and if I don't want to use it after a year, I can toss it and get something else.
And is that the same for your ties and scarves?
The ties are a little bit different. I go somewhere else to, sometimes a sale, they may have an even market, something like that I try to get those.
That's a very sensible thing, and I always talk to our viewers about places like The Real Real,
yes,
Tradesy, Poshmark,
yes,
eBay, and all those places where you can get, I remember Linda Pitt's telling me she buys most of those gorgeous suits that we see her wearing, a lot of them on eBay. And why not have nearly new clothes?
Okay.
Because nearly new works.
And there's some top name brands at a gently owned shop that they have tuxedos that are name brand that you could save for your Westminster shows, your Yukonuba.
They don't sell those for dead people?
No, I haven't found one that I like.
Oh, okay. Too shiny?
Too shiny, yes. Too
Okay,
shiny.
okay.
Too stiff.
And are you a sock guy?
Yes, I do. I wore comfortable today.
Oh, you did, Jamie. I knew you were.
Impression because I was at the office today seeing patients, and I get a little bit of swelling, so I had to wear those. But at the office, I'll wear some striped socks, and I got all.
And I've seen you at dog shows with beautiful socks on, so I thought maybe you'd have a pair of beautiful socks on.
Not today. I did.
So this is a different fashion statement. It's a little more formal, but it's something when you're doing a specialty, whether you're judging it or showing it, that you would dress up a little bit more. And yet, look at this. It's fabulous fit and everything else. Do you have to have the suits tailored when you buy them?
No, the sizes, I found something that was very comfortable. I didn't have to really do much. And there's still some room in case I gain a little weight. But it's
Well,
comfortable.
we all go up and down a little bit every time we can. That's really interesting. And another question is, since we're talking to you, and it is the time of COVID, I always say part of being fashionable is realizing what's going on in terms of trends all around us. Anything particular that you can say in general that's not particularly specific or giving any medical advice, but that you've noticed is a good idea to think about during these times?
Well, I think, we're all going through a lot right now in many different ways. Being close to families is very important. Even though some extended family you may not be able to see because we can't get together. So I've learned to do a lot of Zoom, and that's really helped to keep up with, particularly even my dog show friends, what's going on, seeing shows on Facebook. So it's just, having balance in life, stay safe, protect yourself, and then we'll get over this pandemic and we go back to the way we were. We have shows, we'll have good time together.
And you guys can all be close on those, lined up with your bulldogs, facing the judge, and being here and here instead of here and here.
And be able to hug you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Great advice for you. I love let's say when we do Glam Cam, we never know what's going to come up. But yours, Jaime, has been particularly unique.
You had no idea.
No, that came at me from nowhere. This has been fabulous. So it's Elaine Lessig on behalf of the Canine Chronicle on the Facebook page, on the web page, with Glam Cam saying to you, you never know what we're going to discuss on the Glam Cam. So get dressed and get dressed well so we can have fabulous people like you and Jaime